I walked in on my girlfriend of 4 years cheating on me, only 2 weeks after my parents passed away. I have known my girlfriend since university, and we have been dating ever since. I was supposed to propose this month, but I had to postpone that because my mother passed away last month. My father passed away from blood cancer a few years ago, and my mother died from an aneurysm a month ago. This happened the same month, but I have not been in the right mindset to deal with it, so I have put it off until now. My mother passed away on the 6th of last month. She lived in the UK, so I went there to be with my family and support them, and myself, for a while. My girlfriend did not come along because it was a last-minute flight, and she had just flown out to Vancouver for business. I stayed with my family, essentially just my 2 brothers and some cousins, for 2 weeks. I came back home to gather some belongings so I could relocate there for about a month or so. My girlfriend knew I was coming back and was supposed to come with me. I came back on the 21st, but I was originally supposed to return a day later. I took a taxi home because, according to her, my girlfriend was still in Vancouver. There was no car in my driveway and no shoes on the porch. I was not expecting anyone to be home anyway. I got home around 1 a.m. and walked straight into our bedroom. She was sleeping there with another guy. I did not wake her up or say anything. I have been staying at a hotel ever since. She has been calling me for weeks, but I cannot bring myself to answer. I really do not know what to do. My family was never very close, but my parents meant everything to me. Seeing my girlfriend there made me realize that I do not have anyone right now. I am sorry if this is really jumbled. It is 4 a.m. here, and I am drunk, crying, and trying to collect myself. I really appreciate any advice you can give me. Final update: before I get into this, I want to thank everyone who messaged me and commented. It really means a lot. The support was overwhelming and very helpful. If I did not reply, I am sorry, but I tried to read every message. Thank you. A little more backstory: you can skip this part if you only want the update about what happened. My family was never very close. I do love them, but growing up as the oldest meant I was always expected to strive to be perfect and to act as a role model. As soon as I tried to be myself, I was often shut down and hurt, both physically and mentally. Despite that, I still love my mother and father. They raised me during a very difficult time, and even through everything, I appreciate them. I met my girlfriend, C, in middle school. She instantly became my best friend and the one person who helped me forget about my home life. Even when people made fun of her for hanging out with me, she stayed by my side. We started dating during my last year of high school and stayed together throughout university. She was always the more mature and rational person in our relationship, while I tended to overreact and worry too much. Throughout our relationship, she was always the one helping me, through depression, family problems, stress, and everything else. We never really had any serious problems in our relationship. Maybe we both kept some things bottled up, but we were inseparable. There were times when other guys her age tried to make a move on her, but she always told me about it. She was very firm about the fact that she was not interested in anyone else, and she turned every one of those guys down. Sometimes it even felt like I was a burden to her, like I only leaned on her for comfort during difficult times. Even then, she would get upset if I tried to keep things to myself. She always urged me to talk to her, and she shared her own feelings with me as well. Basically, our relationship felt perfect to me. She was my best friend. I trusted and loved her more than I trusted or loved my abusive family. I would like to believe that I meant the same thing to her. Now, here is what happened after the original post. After posting the update, I spent most of the morning at the motel reading your comments and trying to figure everything out. I called my friend N and told him the basic situation. He was very kind and offered to let me move in with him until I could sort things out. By 12 p.m. the next day, when she had left for work, we went back to the apartment to gather my things and move them to his place. The apartment was very clean, cleaner than it had been when I walked in on her with someone else, at least. She had obviously tried to hide any evidence that someone else had been there. After we finished moving my things, I started trying to figure out what to say to her, if I was even going to say anything at all. Some of you were kind enough to send messages and comments helping me draft a response. This is the message I eventually sent her. I caught an early flight back and came home sooner than expected. I will get straight to the point. I saw you sleeping with someone else. We were supposed to spend the rest of our lives together. The fact that you would do this to me really shows me how you felt about me. If that is what you truly want, then I will move out. I will continue paying my half of the lease, and the landlord should fill you in on everything else. Please, for my sake at least, do not contact me ever again. The rest of that day was a drunken blur. Nothing much happened until the following day. She came back home the next day, saw the message, and noticed that the apartment was mostly empty. She did not know where I was, but she tried calling and texting me. At first, N would not let me look at the messages, but eventually I did. Most of what she sent was a jumbled mix of questions and apologies. Later, when she realized I was not responding, she sent this: "I'm sorry, and I do not expect you to forgive me. Yes, I cheated. Yes, I lied to you. I still love you. I am not asking for a second chance, but I felt lonely. I know that is selfish, especially considering everything you were going through, and I know I am a horrible person. I felt needy. You were away, and when you came back, you never talked about it. I needed someone to show me they cared. I know I am selfish, stupid, and a terrible person. I messed up. I still love you. I am sorry. Goodbye. That was the last message she sent me 2 days ago. For the past 2 days, I have been shamelessly bawling my eyes out. I know I should not be the one crying, but I feel so alone. I have no one right now. She was the one person I trusted with my life. If she could disregard me so easily, then what does that say about me? Honestly, I feel terrible right now. I could write pages about how awful I feel. I truly do not know how I'm supposed to feel. You all really wanted and deserved an update, and again, thank you for all the help so far. It really means a lot to me.